countries with the highest salaries for nurses. Number 10. New Zealand. Salaries in New Zealand are impressive, reflecting the high quality of life there, and those who possess skills in key industries can do very well. The average salary for nurses is $56,318. New Zealand is a hugely popular destination for English-speaking immigrants, especially in the healthcare sector. Known for its rugged landscapes, laid-back lifestyle and love of all things rugby, the country's healthcare system that is regularly ranked as one of the best in the world. Number 9. Republic of Ireland. Another popular destination for English-speaking nurses. Average nurse's salary in Ireland is of $57,000 to $60,000 annually. They can choose to work in the government-funded public sector or earn even more in the private sector. Ireland has reinvented itself in recent decades. Traditionally dependent upon agricultural output, government tax breaks for tech and industrial giants such as Facebook and Amazon have kick-started the economy, making the Emerald Isle an attractive place for young professionals. Number 8. Switzerland. A registered nurse in Switzerland with many years of experience makes an average of 6,000 Swiss francs $6,000 a month. Most usually get paid around 5,000 Swiss francs when starting out in their career. A requirement for all applicants is that they must fluently speak one of the national languages, Italian, French or German. No salary compilation list would be complete without an appearance from Switzerland. Across the board, only Luxembourg pays consistently higher salaries. The average take-home for a registered nurse in the country is $58,041 to $73,000, although it's worth considering that the cost of living in Switzerland is notoriously high. Number 7. The Netherlands. Nurses can expect to earn an average take-home of around $60,253, although, despite many Dutch nationals speaking perfect English, you'll still have to get to grips with the local language. As one of the EU's, and, indeed, the world's, most stable economies, the Netherlands is an unsurprising entry to this list. It's a particularly attractive locals for all health professionals, in fact, with the country's healthcare system often deemed the best in Europe. Number 6. Canada. Average salary $60,000. Some of the job titles recognized by the country include registered nurse, registered psychiatric nurse, community health nurse and occupational health nurse. The average salary for a registered nurse in Canada is $60,000 a year, $30.30 an hour. New graduates are paid $60,000 a year, $23 an hour, which would be increased to $30.30 an hour over a period of a number of years. Overtime pay is typically 1.5 times the hourly rate. If you end up working in a remote region, your salary will be higher than average, ranging between $61,500 to $92,000 a year. You also get a northern allowance of up to $26,000, a special allowance of $14,800 and monthly retention bonuses. Number 5. Norway. Norway is famous for its socially progressive attitude and high quality of living. Inevitably, an efficient and well-performing healthcare system is one of the more noticeable effects of this combination. Nurses can earn an average salary of $66,000, although, depending on their speciality, this figure can rise significantly. Life in Norway is about more than your income too. On your days off, you'll also have access to some of the most beautiful natural scenery in the world, making it the perfect place to recharge your batteries when work becomes too stressful. A job in any Norwegian healthcare environment will require a fluency in Norwegian. Number 4. Australia. Australia is the perfect location for those looking to combine a well-paid career opportunity with a sunnier and more laid-back lifestyle. Once you start working as a registered nurse, your pay will grow by an average rate of 5% every year till you get 8 years of experience. Despite its enormous geographic scope, Australia is relatively sparse in terms of population, therefore, skilled workers are nearly always welcome from abroad. Nursing is one such profession, and those who are willing to relocate can expect a yearly recompense of around $72,000. Australia is such a popular destination for nurses because many thriving, modern and cosmopolitan cities to choose from, and some of the world's most outstanding natural landmarks on the doorstep. One's salary is influenced by factors such as location, experience, qualification, specialization, employer, unions, etc. Nurses that work and live outside the major Australian metropolitan area tend to have a higher salary than those who provide services in the more populated communities. Number 3. United States. Average salary $73,500. The average United States registered nurse earns an average annual salary of $73,000, which would break down to an average rate of $35.36 per hour, $1,400 a week and $6,100 a month. This is much higher than national average salary of $24.34 an hour. When you break down the wages by state, California ranks as the highest paying state for a registered nurse with an average annual salary of $102,000. The United States has over 3 million registered nurses, and they work in a variety of industries outside hospitals. Nurses working under the federal government are the highest paid with an average annual salary of $87,000. Other industries they can work in include general medical and surgical hospitals, outpatient care centers, colleges and universities, insurance carriers, educational services, and psychiatric and substance abuse hospitals. Number 2. Iceland. Iceland boasts a high-quality government-funded health system that is the envy of many larger nations, with nurses looking at an average yearly wage of $87,000. Of course, despite its otherworldly landscape and Nordic noir vibe, living in Iceland isn't necessarily for everyone. During winter, for instance, sunlight is heavily restricted. The financial recompense on offer might soften the blow, though, especially if you're located in the stylish capital, Reykjavik. Number 1. Luxembourg. The average salary for a registered nurse is $91,000 annually, which is basically $44.31 per hour, and the average bonus is usually at $1,500. The working week is legally limited to 40 hours with the payment of premiums for all overtime or work at unusual hours. Some important information that you need to know before taking a decision. United Kingdom. Pay for nurses working in the UK earns a salary that enables them to live a comfortable life, especially for those at higher levels. Nurses at an entry-level position start to make around $30,000 United States dollars per year. This amount increases to as high as $43,000 annually when someone starts obtaining experience. To deserve this amount, you must be a nurse with a degree and passed an assessment by the Nursing and Midwifery Council. Belgium. Belgium is a small Western European famous because it's Brussels, the country's capital, hosts European Union headquarters. Although it numbers 10 on the list of countries paying the highest salaries to nurses, it still pays a decent wage. Average pay for new nurses is $27,000 and may reach up to $50,500 with experience. If you are looking for a high nursing salary, the 10 countries are the best places to find a job. Virgin Islands. If you're a type who wants a laid-back kind of lifestyle, then the Virgin Islands is for you. There are some who dread long winters and are used to the tropical heat. The average salary typically depends on the stability of each island, but a family of 4 would need around $33,000 a year. A nurse earns as much as $58,000 annually, or 3.1 million pesos. Philippines. In the Philippines, the average monthly salary was $144. That works out to $1.80 per hour based on an 80-hour work week. In the Philippines, the average compulsory deduction was 10%. In terms of annual salaries and with an estimated work year of 2,080 hours, Filipino nurses earn $3,744. China. In China, the monthly salary was $187 and the hourly wage $2.34 with 8% compulsory deductions. Chinese nurses earn $4,867 annually based on a 20-80-hour work year. Lithuania. In Lithuania, nurses earn $203 a month, for an average hourly wage of $2.54 with 27% compulsory deductions. Lithuanian nurses earn $5,280 annually. Romania. Romania offered an average monthly salary of $268 and an average hourly wage of $3.35. Compulsory deductions in Romania averaged 30%. Nurses in Romania earn $6,968 annually. Latvia. Latvia nurses earned an average of $397 a month, which is an average hourly wage of $4.96. The average compulsory deduction in Latvia was 29% in 2005. RNs in Latvia earned $10,317 on an annual basis. We make contents useful for nurses. If you like this content, consider subscribing our channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.